So, yeah. Using two little rocks that I found down by the lake. I don't know what this is, actually. Is that like little gold veins or something in it? I don't know why I even picked it up, but I found it in my pocket. Survived the wash and everything. Okay. So, all right. So Rachel weeps for her children. So this could have something about this energy that we were just talking about. I feel like a feminine energy was sending or working through someone, sending some energy, like I said, to some of the tribes. But now, but now somebody could have been also sending spell work towards someone's house. Wait, let me see. Okay, yeah. Okay, the son from Egypt. So this could just be a masculine energy. It has many children. Some hitman was maybe not successful, I don't know, with something. I feel like there's something about this just the two of us or between us um, that could be significant here. I don't know if somebody is trying to pull a quick one or a fast one or something, but this rising, I woke up and I just had to have one of those realizing as like a self-love moment or something. I hadn't had one in a long time where, I watched like 2 videos or something halfway through, maybe three, two. And then I just came outside and usually I put my music on as soon as I go outside or as soon as I stop for a smoke or something like this. And yeah, I just went outside and I just soaked in the energy, the birds, it's all kind of creatures out here in the yard doing their thing, okay? And yeah, did a little bit jumping on a trampoline just to get my heart going. And then, listen to some affirmation energy or music. And yeah, that feeling good energy. I mean, I had the same clothes I had on last night because the power went out. And I kind of thought that since my phone was fully charged, that I would spend it watching whatever on my phone. But I just enjoyed the silence and then fell asleep. So, yeah. So self-love doesn't have a look to it, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like a lot of people emphasize on this special way that self-loves look because my legs are ashy and everything. I didn't put anything on because I didn't get dressed yet. And it's like a deep bond or something with self. Always being able to go back there to that God within. Because I don't know, I always looked at it as like the most high energy. You got to be in that most high energy to really be in most high, connected to the most high God. So it's kind of like when I see people and I can sense things, like I remember when I was doing that video last night and I said something like, I can see stuff in the rocks. So it's so funny, I'm gonna read this here, but it's like these energies are not used to somebody being on their same level, on the ground level, or amongst people, and be able to see them for what they, who they are, or what they're doing. Like a rock is like a calcified possible pineal gland in some of these verses, I think. And somebody can still crack it open. That's why I said something about head coverings is offensive to a certain energy, a certain God energy is offensive, because it's like somebody's trying to hide something and they don't understand that I can still see. So I feel like a lot of these sons have come to me as astral lovers, or even etherical lovers, or friends, or something. And they could be the children or the sons of my enemies, which could be feminine energies that know of me, but I don't know of them. Like in a Hera situation, where they were saying that she was hunting down all these women, but in actuality, these women were hunting her down, coming into her energetic field, is the only way that she even knew that they existed. I feel that's my version of it. So people could say that she was stupid because she didn't know, or she didn't realize, or whatever. But in all actuality, it would be the women that knew about each other and knew about her and her standing, and watched her in a certain position, that would be jealous and hateful and spiteful, and try to do things to attack her. Because of course she wouldn't, if she didn't know these women existed, she wouldn't know where to find them, but they would know where to find her. They would have his personal information. What did they say? If you want to know about a man, ask his mistress. And they would have a misconception maybe of this feminine energy, especially if he has a large flock. But the flock not realizing that they are biting off the hand that feeds them, because it's almost like that's his anchoring energy. And when she brings something back, see, and this is where I feel like science has gone wrong. They feel like they found some antidote, or they can make something in the likeness of someone, but you cannot. Those wells are going to run dry, those barrels. Somebody knows this, but they just, it's a sense of pride with a masculine energy, about a femme energy, of a powerful fucking energy that ain't got to go around here doing too much to be that. And again, no fear, because to lie to somebody or try to manipulate somebody, that means you fear them or fear something. To act like you're big and bad because you can sneak up on someone and cut them or poke them or hurt them. See, that's the thing. That's the difference between that kind of energy, knowing that you don't have to go towards anyone. If somebody comes towards you, fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't have to go to, I would like to, if I knew where they were. But see, that's some type of obedience or something here, maybe, or a forced obedience or something here. I don't know. Because I'm realizing something about the beginning of time and these cycles, and why people wonder why a certain group can't win. And I think I'm going to do a video on that a little bit later. But I came to a revelation when I was out laying on the trampoline under the sun. About how this honor and glory for someone is never won. It's something... but we'll talk about it, I think, later. I just want to go ahead and read this and pull these cards real quick and get into it. Because I'm wondering if somebody tried to throw someone to the wolves or the rocks as of lately. And I was just sitting here and I just opened up the Bible, and we end up being in the book of Matthew. And I see blue writing here, okay? So there's a lot of this energy about that blue judgment, water, something like this, okay? Energy, my blue lighter, something ignited. We have the blue text that's marked here. But I feel like this is also having something to do with islander energy, okay? All right. So again, I'm seeing those twin bunnies out there, so it's making me think about something here. This could be some type of baby boom or booming industry of business or something like this. Yep, because here go that Mary again. I'm telling you, one of these feminine energies is having something to do with this energy of a old situations here. Yeah. Who is this? Okay. So some astrologers. So there could be some magic or something having to do with something like this. Jesus was born in the town of Bethlehem in Judea, but I thought that Jesus was born in Nazarene. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I was just looking at my card and there's something about poking a child or something. Somebody could have pierced a child with something or gave some child some sickness. Because in my cards on the table, we'll look at it when we get back in there. The justice system is coming in and the justice system is getting the Eight of Swords. I was thinking, why would they be doing that for giving someone justice that deserves justice? But I saw the Eight of Swords coming in and I looked to the left and I can see that that sword of whoever's sitting on that seat is piercing a child. That could be why a Libra energy or a justice feminine or a Libra energy did something to a child here. Because this is saying here, King Herod kills babies. But is it the women that's underneath Herod? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out something. But we have this Three of Swords energy here. Maybe something is too late for something. I don't know. Because this is looking like a tragedy here. Okay. This is also with this astrologers in the Eastern land and everything like this. This is also making me think about these, it's saying all these rumors or something like this. Look at all these Romans, rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away. I can't take it no more. My best friend said something with me and the girl next door. So that is actually prophetic here. What did he say? My best friend said something about what I got with me and the girl next door. So it's something about this energy of, like I said, over time, these people that are living in certain communities or something like this as neighbors, but they're not. And treat thy neighbor as thine self. I never liked that scripture because that means that the neighbor could claim my identity. If I don't know what the full intentions of this neighbor is, they could have access to my house. They could have access. I don't like that. And you notice like a lot of 90s and 80s TV shows, the neighbor was able to come in the house and get up in the house and do whatever they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've never really seen one of these neighbors come into someone's home when they were sleeping, right? I've never seen, that would be creepy right there, okay? But while people are up or at certain times of day, it's almost like how, I don't know who it was, they used to tell me, don't call, it might have been a boy's mother, past 8 o'clock or something like this, okay? So there's a certain amount of time or something that you can call or whatever. But I remember sometimes when I just had to call tourists, but we had a different thing, okay? And he had that phone right next to him and I had that phone right next to me. And so, yeah. You know, I don't know if people went in, if this was supposed to be a rediscovery between me and this energy, and people went in and saw what the intimacy of the relationship by looking in the Akashic record, and they just wanted it for themselves. I don't know. But we're in a time when people say, forget about love. There's no love, but God is supposed to be love. So it's funny that we're starting off with the Three of Swords in the reverse here. All right. So it's saying here. So we got Micah in here. This birthing of a Messiah. Maybe, you know, this is again a copycat energy, because I'm picking up a lot of copycat energy too. But I mean, either one, because you know he can't be born in Bethlehem and Nazarene unless Bethlehem is in Nazarene. So something about someone rising out of a nation. I'm not going to be so specific. I'm just skimming over. They saw a star. Astrologers started out again. But when they returned to their own land, they did go through Jerusalem and report to Herod. So a dream to go home another way. So I don't know, like I said, y'all, you're going to Ace of Swords right here with some kind of lie. All right, these could be these rumors or lies, or somebody saying something here that's not true. The Chariot energy, okay? These could be some priest or something that's not proper here with this Hierophant or a Taurus energy here. All right, somebody was not being protected, and some people was taking up crafty counsel. But this could be exactly what we're leading into right here. Okay. So the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph. So that's funny, because again, that's what my dad used to call my person, but that's not even his name. Somebody to flee to Egypt with a baby and his mother. So whoever this is, a baby and his mother. And his mother. The baby and his mother. So this could be the baby and the baby's mother, or this could be the baby and his mother, because this is what I was saying about some incestual energy or something that I was picking up as well. But again, incest doesn't have to mean it's your actual child. Now, it could also be talking about, this is like some people could have been supposed to be selling off their slaves to different plantations or different nations or different jurisdictions, right? So you raise up your stock and then sell them or swap them or something like this. You know, I don't know, but then that could be where sexual immorality started, where people were bringing in mammies, which is like the main mama of the plantation, maybe from other nations, right? And we don't even know if those were actual people of the same. Yeah, this is getting a little bit, getting kind of hectic. Okay, well, we're going back into the 80s, y'all. We got the Three of Pentacles out here, all right? So something here, and the angel said, stay there until somebody tells you to return, because a king is going to try to harm a baby or kill a baby. Let's see. And that's what I said, something about justice here. And then these sacrifices that they're saying, this was so that people would kill off certain sons. Certain sons, yeah. Like I said, look at this shit right here. I can't even make it up. We got the Strength card. This is some type of crafty counsel to kill some, because I think when I woke up, it was something about loving something and killing something. Yeah, God is shedding a light on something. I'm telling you, ain't nothing here that I'm not saying that the source don't want me to say here. But I feel like anybody else could like want to keep a secret, but I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know who's talking to me. Something is not allowing me to even worry about it, because it would be then a conflict of interest if I knew who was speaking to me about what and what times. We got King David coming up, okay? And it's saying here, that same night he left for Egypt with Mary and the baby. So this could be a transgender feminine energy that took a baby from a feminine energy, a royal bloodline. That could be what we saw the other day. Bloody murder, getting away with murder, or something like, I don't know what this is, because I feel like, yeah, there's something here. We got this mother and child in the reverse. Somebody could have been even saying that somebody was a witch or something, and we're finding out it could have been someone else here. So we have Rachel and Mary out here. What was those names? If you go back to that video I did yesterday, the names I think was these particular names. Okay. So again, these people could have been taking someone's children all this time to somewhere else here. So the mother wouldn't notice. So then we make the babies that hate the when and where to create one. Okay, or we'll have a race of babies that will hate the ladies that make the babies. So they take your sons at a certain age or something like this, and then plant or bring them back to ruin the village, or it's something like this that I'm picking up on. This is like again, I'm a studier of the biblical text and history for the last 15 years, hours and hours and thousands of hours of researching this stuff, right? And so, this is kind of strange or something, because this could be what happened here to me after my wedding or my marriage or something like this. But there's a concept here of a most high energy, and somebody wants somebody to take a back. It's like something strange like this, right? And I feel like this does have to do with this energy here of this Brandenburg, this somebody trying to force something with this other energy. But whatever this is all standing on the connection between, or Dominion, or Dom, somebody named Dominion, Domingo, Dominique, something like this. I don't know. But this is this energy here, because these people have all taken up crafty counsel against me. So this is what I'm saying. I cannot rely on nobody that I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knowing exactly where this energy or this information. So many people want something, or a Yeshua energy to say something so that they can charge, or they can lock somebody up, or shut them down, or something like this. So again, somebody could be sneaking. It's something about this damn Aquarius. It's not even, it's something about this fucking Aquarius. It's something about this Aquarius. It's like Flight of the Navigator or something, like whole bunch of people from portions of time in my life have been taken up in a spaceship and taken to another part of the land to start all over. But they have to start with this conduit or the Capitol Dome energy to harness some type of energy to take it towards these women. It's something so weird. It's something so weird. It's almost a disregard of the original American woman. And see, I was trying not to go, but I'm guessing this is why I'm going into it the way that I am. Because one of these women is, and one may be an Egyptian or something else. It's like these people use somebody else's children to do some dirty work for them. But then when their children see that they could have been doing dirty work and they feel turned, then they can't take it. It's like whoever these people are, they can't take the same treatment here. So these people have been able to do this over and over again. And I feel like they're not able to again until this death. And if you even think about Herod or Herod, see, or Shirad or Shira, it's almost like if I said I picked up on that energy 2 or 3 days ago about somebody coming in and taking a baby, right? and then the lights get cut, right? I sleep like a baby peacefully, right? Some feminine energy that may be this Mary energy, or in the likeness of this person, a descendant or a lineage or a cousin or a sister or a mother or aunt of this other feminine, sending spell work towards the house. But they did not win something, but they did take something. But again, this could be also preserving something. Get it? So I have called my son from Egypt. Herod was furious when he learned that the astrologers had disobeyed. Okay? Look. Somebody about to go to prison here. And somebody is not walking away from someone. This could be a crazy lover or something like this. It says, sending soldiers to Bethlehem, he ordered them to kill all of the baby boys or something 2 and older. Now, this could be a 22-year-old or a 2-year-old, okay? It's a win where these people are anointed or something like this. But again, these could be people that were doing wicked things, okay? Both in town and the farm. So yeah, there's something about some place that has a lot of farms. The star had appeared to them 2 years before. So somebody already knew who the shining star was, and they could have been observing or doing something from, taking from a star for 2 years. Oh my goodness, what is all this? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. So this could be soldiers coming into some place. Somebody's wheel of fortune here coming in sideways. Crafty counsel. This is about somebody's wheel of fortune, man. Ow, my toe. Okay. We have this king energy, or this like Moshe. I'll be seeing Moshe more often because of the horns. And like I said, somebody was stealing. They was manipulated by somebody to steal, but they cannot steal this time. Somebody was doing black magic, like I just said, okay? To steal, okay? Like I said, okay, we can't even front on it. Somebody's doing black magic on the sun, okay? This more so likely, this is a masculine energy that a feminine energy is manipulating and doing black magic on. This is the crafty counsel that they've taken up against me or this masculine. I say this one is the masculine. If this is a, okay, I say every time we pull this card, okay. You see how one of the heads on here is bigger than the other? This is either a masculine that's a man, okay? Or supposedly, allegedly, right? As long as there's no spell work or feminine energy thrown on him. This person could be in reverse because this person is dead or lost their soul, and somebody else could be inhabiting this vessel, okay? So that's why I'm saying at the least point, it could still be a feminine energy housing that temple. But God is covering this feminine energy, or the, I know they have 2 men on here, but somebody could be a masculine feminine. Somebody could just be a robust woman, okay? But this is something about like a perfect match. Or like I said, this could be representing androgyny, which is a mindset more so than to me. But God is using this woman here, or the more feminine or the smaller male, to shed light on a situation here about this person with the big head. Somebody could just be big-headed or got a big ego or something like this that might have to be put to rest quickly or something, all right? Because I'm noticing how this hermit is even covered up with this Virgo. Is not a Virgo. This hermit is a son of David or something like this possibly. And the star could be the same star that's on this person's mind or that they're holding close to their chest. It's either or, all right? Somebody could have one on their mind and one in their bosom to protect somebody. This woman and child is in reverse here. Okay. So in the left out in the cold, at least, somebody could have been arranging something for somebody to be left out, because all these women could have been working together to make sure that the original wife and child are left out, because for so long they've had this person under spell work, possibly. Okay. But they've been also stealing and harvesting energy from the femme too. But they hate the femme. But if they have to kill this masculine energy to get to the femme, see, somebody is realizing something, I think. Again, somebody could have come in like, I'm just coming in to be your friend or something like this. But really they was doing black magic so they can steal. You know what I'm saying? It's something like this as well. Okay? And since there's so much talk of these astrologers, something is just not sitting right here. Somebody is not protecting someone, or again, somebody is not cock blocking actually here. Because now somebody's gotten something, they stole something or walked away with something here. Okay? This could be the Ice Queen energy, where she finds out that somebody harmed her child and did this and that or something, and she turns into an ice cold bitch. Okay? So somebody could have hardened someone's heart a long time ago, and somebody could be trying to pull the same thing here, because somebody lets this person pretend like there's somebody else or something. It's the only thing that I can see. So somebody's been stealing somebody's royal children all this time, leaving them in the mud, stuck in the mud, and moving on with foreign women. This is what's been seeding the land or something like this. Yeah, look. Some type of end here, because some Queen of Pentacles ain't on that shit no more. Some Queen of Pentacles is not going to be being played or something. Okay? And again, we got the Page of Cups here with a Page of Cups that could be losing something that they have in a cup. Okay? And they're also going to lose access to an Ace of Cups, because this person is not, this younger feminine is not the Empress. This person cannot have access to this Empress's cup anymore. I kept seeing something about those cups being dumped out. The Knight of Cups being in reverse. The Knight of Cups. Somebody might have been testing something out here to see who, what. And somebody just looking, hoping that you don't speak, or that you do speak, or, you know, somebody is something about studying someone's energy to try to get some type of outcome here. Okay? And I feel like these feminine energies here, even though this is not coming out, I just pulled out the bottom of the deck, or off the top. They had something to do with this manipulation and this stealing. But they've been blocked from being able to do so as well. These people have been stopped from being able to. That's why somebody wants somebody to write, or that's why somebody wants somebody to just accept some apology or something like this. But again, there go the cold shoulder. There go the cold shoulder with this snowman penguin looking thing, but also a prick here. All these astrologers, I don't know, it's making me think about that African stuff. Those Africans so-called coming to somewhere. Screams of anguish from Rama, weeping unrestrained. Rachel weeping for her children, uncomforted, for they are dead. When Hera died, an angel appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt and told him, because Joseph could abandon his family after 15 years or something for a high priestess, a witch, not biblical. And this person told him not to accept or take from this cup. And this is what killed this person, possibly. Somebody knew that it would kill this person. It's almost like a Jezebel, Delilah energy telling somebody something. So we should already know from that storyline that she was a murderer. See, you can't go telling people don't take from something you don't know what something is. A lot of these women just want to be the empress. And they getting these men killed and blaming the empress. They blocking these men from their empress or their God and blaming the empress. They're trying to compare or say nobody but God or nobody but this man that they've been dealing with that either doesn't know or have been manipulating them as to what a God or a most high energy is or who the energy is. But they didn't want this man anyway. They only wanted this man after he obtained, after he allowed her to subdue or harm the American woman. And so she can get comfy with, most of the time, this is a King of Pentacles that they're using. Entrepreneurs, people that really, nobody can't tell them nothing, right? And then they abandon their, because it could be something with pride, them seeing the real power of a feminine energy or something. So they bring these women from foreign lands to abuse and regulate on these women. And you're just sitting here like, oh, motherfucker, that's what you gonna do? Right? And then again, they go spinning, tricking off on these foreign cars or whatever like this. And then coming back for you from healing, and this bitch feeding off you too. But at the same time, she's the abuser. These women are the ones that are the slave masters or overseers or whatever this is that was mounted up on them horses. And their sons. And so while this masculine energy is going and hunting and gathering lands supposedly for his wife and him, working with these people that know how to the ins and outs of the system or something like this, right? Okay. The woman is counting your bag. You ain't getting shit. You doing the work. You're standing the ground. Sometimes left on the fortress to fend for yourself. Even if we thinking that you was the mammy or the favorite of the slave master, and when he leave, you think that these women didn't have to go through obstacles for months and months, still having to hold it down. Sometimes they'll show you a white woman that had to hold down a plantation. I doubt it. If real niggas would have killed her ass. So this had to be somebody is changing something, or it's something they couldn't do to these women anyways, because they was with God at that point. And those so-called white women, which was really so-called the mammies, was really the American women, because again, it had something to do with her children having standing on the land. They didn't want to have the babies with the foreign women. Sometimes they couldn't, because I feel like some of them was not women anyways. But you get what I'm saying? And then eventually, these women would take, these foreign women, these femme fatale foreign women would take these men out and take all of your riches and the things that they were hiding from you and them slave papers back in that back room that you couldn't go in because they didn't want you to read. They didn't say you couldn't read. They said they didn't want you to read. Okay? You understand what the fuck I'm saying? Okay? And now this woman could set this man up, and she has everything in her possessions, and she flees back home to her land or something of that nature. Don't know what to do with it. They just don't want you to have it. These witch bitches, these bad bitches, they didn't want you to have it. What did I just say? They didn't want you to have it. But now this is going to cause some kind of uproar from on high. Okay? Somebody seeing somebody for a manipulator or something that they are. Now, this could be like, you know, if a man loves a woman, turn his back on his best friend if he put her down. But, you know, she going to take you down. And and it's going to happen. She ain't going to take me down. Because I'm going to send a motherfucker right back in there to take that bitch down. And bring back everything, including all the pieces of my crown. Yeah, it's going to be, people going to be acting kind of jittery and flighty and shit like this. But I'm just telling you now. Okay? Whatever somebody did was very foolish here. Okay? Because they think they can compare to the American Empress. Everybody want to show off their gifts and their talents. And remember, Satan was doing the shit too. Trying to act like, you know, that. Trying to act like that they could do the same thing that God can do. Some kind of rumbling or uproar or commotion on the lower realms as well. Mind you, the American Empress ain't got no friends right now, not even the people in her house. So these people could worry about make sure their nails painted and shit, and they weave on straight and all these things, and everything look perfect every day, and they can focus on their business. The American Empress can't worry about that. She got to worry about her surroundings 24. Ain't no fear, motherfucker, but it's tactical. It's logical. That's that masculine, feminine energy. Ain't nobody doing no spell work to keep no nigga. I am the spell work, bitch. That's why they'll still keep on looking this way. You see what I'm saying? So this why it don't make no sense to me, but it's just for these people. Look at what the fuck I told you. It's a burden. You a burden to these motherfuckers in the end of the day. In the end. And same way you thought somebody else had to go, well, guess what? There you go. It's your turn. Because the Queen of Pentacles, somebody that lied on this person, got them locked up in jail, turned this person from being such a sweetheart to now